Growing up in 80s and the 90s, Chinese New Year preparation was a military operation. My mom would plan 2 weeks ahead, handwritten list, entire weekend just visiting different stores and looking for different goods. But this year, we sat on the sofa, opened the app, and in 20 minutes, ordered everything. So Boston lobster, chili cherries, Novi salmon, one click away. 36 items from 3 platforms were delivered under 2 hours. Many Chinese customers don't even think twice about a fast, fresh delivery with a huge variety and little or even zero delivery fee. However, the seamless experience, powered by technology, infrastructure, an army of delivery workers, and organized chaos, is at a scale only China can pull off. So Chinese New Year is the world's largest human migration and the world's largest synchronized dinner party. 1.4 billion people eating their best meal of the year at the same time. More than 1.9 billion parcels were handled across China during the 8-day Spring Festival holiday in 2025. At peak time, daily average express deliveries exceeded 670 million units. On average, over 7,000 orders per second. That's the 6th time of the US order during the Black Friday. To coordinate the large scale, China built 105 national cold chain logistic bases. This system moved 381 million tons of temperature-controlled goods in 2025 from all over the world to Chinese customers' dinner tables. That's the weight of over 1,000 Empire State Buildings in New York City moving every year. Chinese customers are very spoiled to be impatient. The standard of grocery delivery time is 30 minutes right now. Companies like Meituan, Alibaba, and JD.com use Qianzhi Cang front warehouses, tiny autonomous centers every 2 to 3 kilometers. Here's the genius. They don't wait for you to order. Imagine the AI knows hot pot ingredients spike 23% on cold days. It knows your building orders more seafood from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on weekends. And during the Chinese New Year, Boston lobster orders jump 340% around 7:15 p.m. on New Year's Eve. So inventory is already there, 2 kilometers away from your door. And when you order, you're just claiming the last step of journey that AI has already predicted hours ago. In London, fresh delivery cost about 6 to 10 pounds. In New York City, 10 to 15 US dollars. In China, often zero. Sometimes platforms pay you to write reviews. How? 团购, community group buying. Instead of 50 individual deliveries, the stairs, gate codes, and waiting time, drivers make one box stop at a neighborhood store or smart locker. One truck, one stop, 500 orders. This cuts last mile cost from 30 to 40%. Platforms like Pinduoduo and Meituan fight brutal market wars, so they pass savings to the consumer. Results? Imported seafood is cheaper than the wet market. My mom used to spend hours at the wet market, squeezing fish, smelling vegetables. She trusted her sense. Now she trusts an app. Why? Because every container has a digital birth certificate. IoT devices in the Chinese market do not only monitor the temperature and the humidity, but also ethylene gas concentration, crucial for managing the ripening of fresh produce during the transit. So the breakthrough is that the AI doesn't just react, it predicts. If the grapes show micro fluctuation, suggests spoilage in 18 hours instead of 24, the system automatically reroute to a closer market, so the driver doesn't decide, the AI does. The predictive spoilage prevention system can significantly reduce the food waste, save costs, and improve food safety. Why can China do this when others can't? 5 things working together. First, infrastructure foundation. In China, there are 4.8 million 5G base stations, more than the rest of the world combined, and there are over 190,000 kilometers of highway, longest network on Earth, 50,000 kilometers of high-speed railway, twice of all the other countries combined. You can't run AI logistics without road and signals that move data as fast as trucks. Second, population is equal to data. China's digital economy accounts for roughly 35% of the country's GDP. China's a massive integrated e-commerce ecosystem led by giants like Alibaba, JD.com, and Pinduoduo. They generate a parallel of volume of consumer behavior, logistic, and transaction data. This rich data pool, driven by hyperactive, digital-savvy users and super app integration, is used to train AI models for personalized, real-time, AI-driven shopping, live streaming, and efficient logistics. So more people means more deliveries, means better prediction, faster service, and consequently, more people using e-commerce. It's a decade-old flywheel. Third, an army of delivery workers. Would a warehouse and cold chain mean nothing without 15 million delivery workers moving during the Chinese New Year? More people than the New York City's population moving simultaneously. They're not gig workers. They're not in the world's most sophisticated logistic network, climbing stairs, navigating traffic, handling 7,000 orders per second at peak. Technology is impressive. Human infrastructure makes it real. Fourth, brutal competition. In China, major players like Meituan, Ele.me, Pinduoduo, and JD, they're in constant war for market share. Each trying to be 2 minutes faster, 5 yuan cheaper, 1 degree colder. Hyper competition forces the continuous innovation. Some lose money on every delivery, but they are buying market share and AI training data. Fifth, relentless innovation. Here's what separates China. Constant obsessive technology innovation. Autonomous warehouse 24/7. Autonomous vehicle and drones are becoming normal to deliver milk teas. AI digitalization and data training reach extremes. Platform no preference better than customer themselves. The innovation flywheel is like a better AI, faster delivery, more user, more data, and then better prediction, even faster service. So this loop has spun for a decade, and it compounds. So 20 years ago, our most exotic ingredient was canned pineapple. This New Year, we ordered 36 items from 4 continents in under 2 hours with zero planning. My mom didn't even notice the miracle. She was just saying, oh, the cherries were really sweet. But that's the point. When technology works at this scale, it becomes invisible, normal, expected, and even boring. That's what happens when a country treats logistics as seriously as electricity. Invisible, essential, irreversible. Happy New Year! 新年快乐！恭喜发财！